Hi, my name's Allie, and this is going to be my CNA video for feeding a client who cannot feed themselves. Unfortunately, unlike my other videos, I do not have a volunteer to be my patient, so I'm just going to have to verbalize all of the steps. The first thing I would do before coming into the room would to be wash my hands, and then I would knock on the door. Hi, Miss Jones. My name is Allie, and I'm going to be your CNA today. I would pull the privacy curtain. Is right now a good time for you to eat? And she would say yes. I would go over and I'd make sure that her bed is completely lowered and that the bed breaks are locked, and I'd make sure that she has her call light in hand. Alrighty, Miss Jones, I'm going to go and gather your food and I will be right back. So I would then leave and go get her tray of food and her water or whatever she has to drink. And I would come back into the room. Alrighty, can you tell me your first and last name? And she would tell me her first and last name. And I would check to make sure that it matches the card on the food. And I would also ask her for her date of birth to make sure that that also matches. That way I can make sure that she doesn't have any eating restrictions or allergies that contradict what is on her tray. I would then come over to her bed and I would set the tray down onto the table. I would raise her bed at a 90-degree angle and put the tray in front of her. I would also have wipes, and before feeding her or letting her eat, I would wipe off her hands with the wipes and throw that first wipe away. Alrighty, Miss Jones, it looks like we have a peach and a pear and a raspberry. Which would you like to eat first? A raspberry. Okay, so I would scoop up a raspberry and feed it to her, and I'd let her chew her food and swallow it. All right, Miss Jones, would you like another bite of fruit or would you like some water? And maybe she says water, so I would lift up the water and give her a little bit of a sip. Alrighty, Miss Jones, would you like another piece of fruit? And she'll tell me, yes, I want the peach. So I'll scoop up the peach and I'll give her a bite and I'll wait for her to finish chewing. And we would continue that process until she's full or until the food is gone. After she is done eating, I will pull the tray away and I will wipe her hands off again with a wipe. I would then dispose of, after I wipe her hands, I would also wipe her mouth. And then I would get rid of her tray and her plate and her food and stuff, dispose of that into the dirty supply area. After that, I would leave her sitting up at a 90-degree angle. That way she doesn't aspirate. And then I would keep the bed completely lowered, make sure that bed breaks are locked, and she has her call light in her hand. Alrighty, Miss Jones, if there's nothing else I can do for you, then I'm going to go ahead and pull her privacy curtain open and wash my hands, and that skill is complete.